Hi, this is Danny Ibar from MyMark. Today, Tyrell Gray teaches us how to become the expert. Social media and e-commerce are arguably the most influential areas in business today. Thousands upon thousands of people are not only joining social media each day, but they are also embracing the e-commerce aspect of business. One of the reasons e-commerce has exploded is because companies, government, individuals are looking for ways to reach more people faster and at a lower cost. Currently, there are more lenient taxes on e-commerce, which also increases the attractiveness of this option to every business area. Perhaps the most prevalent reason that e-commerce has exploded is the simple fact that it has become the social norm. A little over a decade ago, I had traveled home from college to visit my parents for the Christmas break. One evening, I was on the computer browsing through the plethora of items displayed on the popular auction site eBay. I found a pair of running shoes that I was interested in, and I was making a bid when my mother stepped into the room. Internet was a new addition to my parents' home, and my mother had more than her fair share of skepticism about the advantages it offered. An argument quickly ensued as my mother expounded on her theory that my identity was going to be stolen and that buying anything through the internet was a guaranteed way to get scammed. I obviously felt that she was wrong, and I made my purchase anyways. The entire time trying to convince her that not only was shopping on the internet a very convenient way to purchase products, but it was also much more relaxing than competing with the masses of people at the shopping malls. Over the ensuing years, my mother was gradually exposed to the internet in a larger and more varied capacities. She began to see that not only did it offer a source of useful information, but it was also a great tool to compare prices on a product or to do research on an item before she made her final purchasing decision. At first, she would just browse the internet and see what was there, and then it became a quick fact-finding tool. 3 out of 5 purchases all start with internet searches. Then she attempted to buy small, indiscreet services such as antivirus over the internet, and then she finally started buying products. She has now reached a point where which she does almost all of her gift shopping exclusively through e-commerce. The e-commerce area has grown to a $1 billion a year industry and keeps on growing. Not only has it reached the baby boomer generation, but also Generation Y and everyone in between. A good friend pointed out to me the other day that we are all surrounded by the digital age. He was not referring to the amazing advances we have seen over the last decade, but rather to the fact that the children who are born now do not know the world without computers and the internet. Just as the steam engine revolutionized the farming industry and changed the world forever, so too has the computer and the internet changed the world we live in. Regardless of the product or service you offer, if you're not adapting to the product of the internet arena, you will surely get lost in the crowd, just as the VCR has become a tool of the past. Just remember, this great Western philosopher said, "It doesn't matter if you're on the right track, you will get run over if you just stand there." This has been Danny Ibar from MyMark on Become the Expert.